Fuck, I missed that one. That shit wasn't clean. But what's good, YouTube? It's Dondon. I'm back with another video, and today we're reacting to TOJI FUSHIGURO, The Cursed Baby Daddy by CJ the Champ. Now listen, TOJI is that guy. He may be a terrible fucking father though. Like the word, like not terrible, like maybe top 5 worst fathers, but he is that nigga at the end of the day. He killed Gojo, alright? Fuck it, I don't care. That nigga lost to the writers, nigga. They could have let TOJI go on his merry way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let Gojo get his level up without having to fade this nigga. But they had to take one of my favorite characters that I enjoyed in a short medium of time. Like I was like, oh fuck with TOJI, he's raw, he's that nigga. And then they ended him. This shit is crazy. I'm sorry if you didn't watch Jujutsu Kaisen and I just spoiled the shit for you. I apologize, but make sure you go watch that shit. The new season is getting made right now as we speak. They animating that bitch literally today. I got the notification. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe too if you want me to react to more of this.
I know a lot of guys come
for like
on the
mad
show
long. This
and
shit,
say they not the baby daddy.
I ain't
but no one in the
shit,
history of Murray has been more sure than me.
That baby look like you?
Yes,
No, sir.
he do, twin.
I don't know. How would I know?
In the case of 5-year-old
Yo, this is
Megumi
crazy.
TOJI.
You are the father.
Damn, twin. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Shibuya Trials. Why the f did I just say it like that? Let me start that over. Welcome to the Shibuya Trials, where we will be having not one, but 2 new challengers coming to the round table. Both challengers are hailing from a series that is absolutely popping off right now. And with the new ranking system we are introducing today, these niggas best bring the heat. As they come to be judged, will they make it, or will they utterly fucking fail? Making his way to the stand right now, Challenger 1. Coming in at around 6'2", about 200-something pounds of straight raw muscle and pure ignorance. He has already submitted himself into the Hall of Fame of anime deadbeat dads, and he is competing with Gojo, making these hoes fall to their knees. And I'm not joking about this. Some of these Twitter hoes need literal help. TOJI FUSHIGURO. Well, y'all already know we got all that evidence on deck, and it is now time to commence the Shibuya Trials. Without further ado, Exhibit A.
Oh man, they hit me with an ad already. I ain't buying YouTube Premium again, twin. That shit was useless. Niggas buy YouTube Premium and don't even use that bitch. They be like, use that shit for free TV. Ain't nobody watching TVs on y'all shit. I got Hulu.
TOJI FUSHIGURO. Where the hell do I even start? No, f it. Let's go ahead and get the egregious shit out the way. The nigga sold his son. Yep, we ain't holding nothing back with this nigga. Bro said child support.
You gotta understand why he did that shit though. He had to get that bag at the end of the day, and he gave. Listen, you know what I'm saying? He gave his son up because he had the most potential. And the thing that makes it worse, he sold the little nigga to the Zenin clan, the clan that he does not fuck with because they discriminated against his ass. Like, that is wild though. That's crazy as fuck.
Your son is crazy. Nah, the
but it worked out
even
though.
See this nigga, bro is out here gambling his motherfucking life away. Bro's partner come up behind him. He like, oh Jared, what's going on with your boy? I see you out here gambling your motherfucking life away. Hey nigga, you still unemployed? Man, chill, bro. You know that unemployment check be hitting like a motherfucker. And obviously, as we can see, bro loses and his parlay just went to shit. And before this man leaves, he asks his TOJI.
My boy put under on Steph Curry to make more than 10 threes.
The question.
Damn.
Hey, how your son doing? Megumi, yeah. Megumi.
Yo. The funny part of
you talking about, bro.
The funny part about this shit though is that's not even cap. The nigga dead ass forgot. the nigga dead ass forgot. That's actually like, that's wild.
Holy fuck, nigga! How the hell you forget your own first name? It ain't like you got like 12 motherfucking kids, nigga. You have one son and you forgot that nigga name. Dear God Almighty, I just want to hear the call CPS probably gotta have with this nigga. Hello.
Hello, this is CPS.
is Child Protective Services. Are we
Child
speaking to
Protective
Mr.
Services.
Fushiguro? Yeah. Outstanding. Okay, Mr. Fushiguro, as we can see on our records, it seems that you have not paid your child support in about 48
that shit got an
months.
apple crunch to it, nigga. That shit don't look like it has an apple crunch.
Son, I don't even know who the fuck you talking about. Sir, it clearly shows that you have a son on the record. Oh my god. Mr. Fushiguro, hello? Oh lord. Hello? Oh fuck, I gotta take a shit. Hey, quit being a bum ass nigga. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this man TOJI may be walking around and looking like a bum, but I ain't gonna lie, this man's smart as hell. So he has to hunt down this little girl named Rico because she's a star plasma vessel, and she's got Gojo and Geto protecting her. And obviously, that's two special grade sorcerers. So TOJI puts a bounty on her head to make a bunch of dudes come after her and make Gojo and Geto tire her out. So
that bag. TOJI about that bag.
TOJI could basically get the jump on their ass when the MP bar low, because this is not TOJI's first run-in with Gojo. Bro had to come prepared because back in the day, TOJI wanted to go find out what's all the hype about this little nigga in the Gojo clan. So TOJI was behind him trying to get the scouting report, but Gojo's old little ass turned around and he was like, "Mommy, there's a stalker behind us. Enemy spotted." This nigga TOJI was shook. He was like, "Boy, ain't no way I should be invisible. I got active camo equipped." But even though this man had stealth 100 and no curse energy, bro still got spotted.
Like,
so this man knew I gotta tire him out before I sneak his ass. And what do you know? Later on, when the mission's almost complete, TOJI snitched this nigga. Bro was like, "Yeah, got y'all a little pretty ass. You know the hoes gonna love this." But nah, Geto ends up throwing out one of his motherfucking Pokemon. Looks like bro summoned the ugly ass oversized Weedle, but TOJI sliced through this fat ass tapeworm like it was paper. And now we get to observe the first man that this man cooked, Gojo. Believe it or not, this sexy ass nigga got his ass beat.
Yeah,
I know all the hoes on life support seeing Gojo get his ass whooped. So Gojo ended up telling him, "Hey bro, the bounty's off of her head, bro." But this man TOJI told him, "Man, young blood, I took that motherfucker down because I set that bitch." Oh my god, bro is a scammer.
I set that hoe, nigga. I set that hoe, and I took that bitch.
So TOJI starts moving at buck wild speeds with this freak ass physicality because of his heavenly restriction. But this man goes. Got my face, whole ass nigga. And this man TOJI flying. Look at the ragdoll physics. But this did not stop this man at all.
Man, I miss TOJI, man. Bring TOJI back again.
So Gojo said, "To hell with this." And
yes, again.
Flattened the entire area, thinking he did something. But this man summoned a bunch of nasty ass mosquitoes, looking like it's summer down here in the fucking southeast, and uses him as cover to sneak this nigga. And this is where all the Gojo girls won't like support.
He got caught slacking in the worst way.
Nigga, bro became Michael Myers. Then he went for the legs.
Yeah.
Hey. Then he hits him with the hell sweep. Then stabs him in the head.
Y'all gotta understand. This is necessary for Gojo. You gotta make sure he is gone. You gotta make sure he don't get back up. You gotta keep whooping that ass, nigga. You can't just keep you can't just stab him once and think he's dead. No, you gotta keep going with the violence, nigga. That's what you gotta do, cause. That's
bro
crazy.
Little boy the fuck out of this nigga. If this was any other person, they would be dead. But nah, bro said, "Hit the fucking weight room, weak ass boy." So after TOJI put this man Gojo on a poster, meanwhile Geto's with Rico, and I ain't gonna. So then it starts playing this emotional ass music with her backstory playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like that ain't a red flag.
Bro, I remember seeing this shit at night.
You're so sweet.
Yo.
Oh, I know.
I remember seeing this shit at night, bro. Like, literally binging this shit, right? Nigga, my ex is sleeping right next to me. She's supposed to be watching this shit with me, but she fell asleep, so hold that out, nigga. I'm dead ass. When I seen the next...
I am. Take my hand, shawty.
Dang. Twin. Imagine watching this shit for the first time, not knowing this shit was going to happen, and you like, damn, this nigga just killed Gojo. What the fuck finna happen to this? And then out of nowhere, bitch gets shot. Shit crazy.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my gun.
And low key, I ain't like, I ain't think
This
niggas
man
really
Toji
use
one
guns
pumped
for
the
real.
shit out of this bitch right in front of this man Ghetto. And this man Toji was like, I ain't gonna lie, my boy, I was hearing all that shit and I just had to stop you from embarrassing yourself. So Ghetto got mad as hell and attacked him with another Pokemon. Shit, this one looked like a variant of Gyarados. So it ends up
Basically,
slamming
that
him
nigga
down
said,
into
I
the
killed your
tombs.
best friend.
But the attack did absolutely nothing to him. Bro has no scratches. And I ain't gonna lie, this next part is nasty as hell. So Toji starts explaining how he be moving with no curse energy and how he be using Sneak 100 without being detected. And this man pukes out a cursed spirit that he keeps inside of his stomach that basically stores all of his cursed tools.
That's his bag.
So basically this nigga's inventory is located in his stomach. That's
yeah,
nasty
bag,
work.
though.
But you know what?
The
If
bag
you really
is
think
deep.
about it, bro really got a video game inventory. So Gato sends his big ass cursed
For real,
dragon
though.
at him again and starts
But
shooting
hey,
these
the bag
beams
is
at
deep,
him.
though.
But he starts quick stepping them hoes, jumps up, slices the dragon in half, and he's got this man Gato probably shitting himself because he's bamboozled. He is like, how is a measly monkey doing this right now? So while they on this bridge, Gato pulls out his final attack, and this man brings out the slit mouth woman, asking, "Am I pretty?" With your
Bitch, you
ugly
are
ass.
sharp.
But Toji's like, nah, bitch, you ugly as shit, and slices that motherfucker up. So then Toji started slicing up Gato, put the X marks the spot on his ass, probably gave him the Luffy chest scar, then 720 tornado kicks the fuck out this nigga right before the bridge falls. And it was over for bro. GG's. And look at this disrespectful shit. Bro just walked over to his body and just kicked the shit out of his
I mean, he couldn't
unconscious
kill him.
face. Bro's
Shit.
like, you ugly as shit, nigga, with
He's
this
like,
big
nigga, you
ass
lucky I
ears.
couldn't kill
Shut
your
your
ass."
trap, nigga, and never riz up a bitch again. And you know
Damn.
what's crazy? After he finished beating their ass, this ends up jogging his memory, and he's like, oh, I do have a son.
Really, nigga?
But later on after this, Toji delivers old girl's
I
corpse
completely
over to the
forgot about
client,
that
and she
shit.
ends up getting shattered out like
I
cells
remember
shat out
that face,
18.
but
And this nasty
yeah.
old ass looking nigga like,
Yes, very good. Looks like the body's intact, and the bitch is not breathing. Excellent
Yeah,
work,
this nigga's
young
weird,
gentleman. I will be sending you a bonus.
Tell them to bring me my money.
so
All that for the bag, nigga. All that for the bag, and now he's about to dip. Swing, hey, that's
while
it.
this man Toji is leaving, probably going to the dealership, going
Now,
to
this
buy
was
a
some
Hellcat,
bullshit
but
right
he
here.
ends up seeing this man Gojo,
like
looking
what the
like
what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Like I get the nigga is broken, all right, I get it. But couldn't you have just allowed Toji to live? Like, let him catch his dub and get his bread and leave? Because that's all he was there for. In all actualities, Toji, he could have ran away from this shit. And he was going to. Because he wasn't getting no bag for this. He already got his shit. Like he said, he about to leave it. Like, bro.
an absolute fiend, a straight booty bandit. But obviously Toji
Yeah.
think he tripping. He like, man, what the fuck going on?
Sitting here fantasizing about laying you on your stomach and tuning that big old red ass up and long and that pussy till it's squirting and farting, squirting and farting, squirting and farting.
This nigga is crazy.
This y'all go?
So after this, man, Gojo just finishes yapping for like 5 minutes about some bullshit. Out here explaining how he survived.
he was
Nigga,
on-
we get it.
he
You're
was
broken.
cracked
Somebody
out.
for real need to get the patch notes on this nigga.
Deadass.
Like, bro is actually busted. But Toji was like, oh, hell no, I'm about to send your crackhead ass to rehab. So Toji started attacking, but it was futile. This motherfucker then unlocked Ultra Instinct.
Yeah,
Bro
it was-
said,
Bag your ass up, nigga.
this man Toji done got blasted, and bro is floating. What type of shrooms is he on? This is a level of high
Bro.
that is just unexplained.
I need what
But
he's
Toji was like,
smoking.
ah, hell nah. I ain't about
No,
to lose no
nigga,
pretty ass
run.
Nigga. So he started whipping the chain. But bro, just a look at this. Time has just slowed for bro. Bro said,
Yo.
Like,
That's fucking.
what are you
like-
supposed to do about this? How do you fight this? I ain't gonna lie, if I was Toji, I would have just gave up. There is no point of fighting this broken ass nigga.
I
It was too
alone
late.
am the
Gojo hit him
honored
with the
Why is he saying it like that?
This nigga's too sexy.
Hey,
and
if Toji knew about purple, he would have won this shit.
sadly, this man Toji got a hole blown through him. But then Gojo come down and say,
Any last words? Fuck you, you pretty ass motherfucker. But also, tell my son to be a Real nigga like his baby.
Oh God.
Later.
Hey, little man, how's it going? So, your dad wanted me to come and check up on you, man. Everything going good, bro? Dad? Wait a minute. I have a dad?
Is this nigga serious?
The Shibuya Trials.
Exhibit A wrap-up.
Wow.
Selling his son.
Yeah.
Dodging child support.
Yeah.
Trespassing.
Yeah.
Scamming niggas.
Yeah.
Attempted murder. Murder. Attempted murder. Trafficking. Exhibit B.
In my defense to all that shit, twin, it was all for that bag at the end of the day, and the shoot, and for the plot, and for the storyline. You know what I'm saying? He gave Megumi lore. You know what I'm saying? Instantly boosting him to side character status, my nigga. Damn near could possibly main character status. You know what I'm saying? He gave Gojo the boost he needed. You know. Also, the bitch. Listen, she was a side character at the end of the day. She was expendable. He needed that bag. You know what I'm saying? Geto's still alive. He just could, but he still caught that dog. So at the end of the day, is Toji really a bad guy? Think about this. Think about that.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our grandiose finale. Daddy's home. We now shift our focus to 12 years later on a gruesome Halloween night in the Shibuya district. Now, as we can see, all hell is broke loose. Niggas is getting stuck. But we shift our focus over to this old lady, her grandson, and Ino, or what I like to call him, the Shiesty Sorcerer. While Ino and her grandson are throwing hands, the old lady in the back is doing some damn witchcraft. She's basically a necromancer. So she ends up reviving Toji in her grandson's body so he could use Toji's body. Nigga, what the fuck? You know, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I do not know JJK's power system like that. I can already hear the JJK fans typing on their fucking keyboards like, boo you, nigga. Yeah, that's right. Boo me, nigga. Hey, all I just know is the old lady with and the nigga's back. But anyways, this man Ino tries to attack him, but Toji takes his shiesty, punches him in the face, and grabs him by the collar and stares in his soul like, oh, fake ass gangster wearing this damn shiesty. Shut the little dumbass up and threw bro
the
off
man
of the skyscraper. My God, look at Itadori looking at bro like, oh, Brody, you got your ass beat and your shiesty snatched? Who could have done this? But here is when this gets absolutely insane. So the old lady like, oh yes, excellent work, grandson. Now go down there and kill all those sorcerers for Granny. But her grandson starts twitching and glitching, and then the unthinkable happened. Bro turns around and says, what did you say, nigga? But yeah, this man Toji's in full control now. Bro's body is so damn strong, probably from the heavenly restriction. He basically just little bro the grandson's soul and snatched that nigga body. And then just look at this, bro. Hell no! And just standing over her like, night, night, old bitch. Oh, Lord, sweet Jesus.
My boy got quick first step.
So after Toji just murdered a senior citizen, later on, Nanami, Megumi, Maki, and Naobito are trying to run away from Dagon in his bikini bottom ass domain expansion because they was getting their ass beat. But while they trying to get out, a hole opens and a father finally came home to bring back that milk.
Yo,
the first thing this man Toji does is grabs Maki's weapon and starts tugging that shit like, give me that shit, and just yanks it away from her like taking candy from a baby. And while he's walking towards Dagon, Naobito ends up realizing, oh, sweet Jesus, Toji! And this man was just walking like a Terminator, a literal killing machine. So Dagon's old ugly ass looking like Squidward in a mind flare fuse started thinking,
he has no curse energy. This is barbecue chicken.
Yeah,
well, my
nigga,
man
run
was
that
about to
fade.
get cooked and served into a gourmet food at a seafood joint. So Dagon turns pregnant and shoots out this fat ass eel, but Toji slaps it and splits the sea like Moses.
Weak ass.
Pause. He hit this man so hard he indented his face and lifted his ass 10 toes off the ground. So he sends him flying and starts hawking him down on the water and beating his ass with these nunchucks. He got this buff ass octopus fighting for his life. And then look at this. He ends up sending out these piranhas. And one lands on his face, but he bit that nigga. You know how raw you gotta be to bite a damn piranha? Oh,
gotta be
nah.
that nigga.
So then he hits him in his pregnant stomach again, and he ends up trapping him and sending him underwater. And a bunch of piranhas start nibbling on him. Then this fat-ass water bug comes from the depths of the ocean and sends him flying. But TOJI chops up all the piranhas and tells the water bug, sit your ass down. And then this is where the fight just got brutal. Now they're on shore, and TOJI just starts walking to bro and just starts beating the shit out of him, just hitting him over and over again. He even wrapped up on bro and drop kicked his ass. So then he started sharpening these damn nunchucks, ready to take the life out of man's. Bro said, anybody down for some
I understand it now.
calamari?
He
so
had to
Dagon
go.
ends up becoming pussy and
He
tries
had
to
to
dip
go.
so he doesn't become seafood. But now
He would have been broken just like those. And I would have been fine with that.
And this is where TOJI's voice actor turned back into his most famous role.
Never seen that anime.
Red Lobster's new lobster and shrimp
Yo,
celebration.
that's wild. God, this nigga.
And now,
turned
ladies and
into
gentlemen, after this
calamari.
man TOJI turned Dagon into fried calamari, it was time for
Oh, shit. It really is
some
calamari?
father-son
I thought
bond.
calamari was
So
squid.
TOJI
Oh,
looks
wait,
at
he is.
Megumi and just throws him out the window.
thought it
And
was
poor
mom.
Megumi,
Oh,
because
shit.
goddamn, it was time for some tough love.
Imagine
I
that's
was
how you
looking
meet
at
your
him like,
father.
what's good, little nigga? Before I
You gotta
die,
shoot the fan
I
with
hope
your
to
dad.
God you became a raw-ass nigga. So let's test your gangster, young blood. And I know he ain't know this was his son. But god damn, he was whooping his ass. Look at him running at him. Bro started blocking his attacks with one hand and backhanded him, headbutting him and everything. So then Megumi summoned the Rayman Raving Rabbits, and then this is where the animation was just cracked out. Bro stepped on the ground, got a bunch of debris from the ground, and basically made them bullets and started shooting all the rabbits. Out here committing animal cruelty. First the Octo nigga, and now the Rayman Raving Rabbits. I know the Peter hotline going crazy
The
right
Raven
now. And
Raven
TOJI just
Rabbits.
continued to beat the hell out of bro. He basically hit him with the, oh, I did not tell you to quit fucking around. Like, my lord, this giving me some bad memories. I remember I never failed a test again after my dad pulled the belt on me in first grade. Like, look at him, bro, even throwing truck.
I ain't even have a dad.
But then TOJI ends up stabbing him, but then he bags off and just starts looking at his little shaky ass like, oh, nah. That's my boy. So then he started remembering how he sold him, thinking that it was the best for him, and the dead mama in the background like, take care of Megumi, honey. So then TOJI says, yeah, fuck that. I'm not paying that fucking child support.
This shit pissed me off, yo. Like,
Damn.
I get he had to go, but at the same time, twin, they could have just let him dip off somewhere.
Rather off himself than pay
You
that
know?
child support.
Or have
And
him
with that,
join the
ladies
same
and
side as
we
his
have
son.
reached the end of our first trial. And with very valid, clear-cut evidence, Mr. Fushiguro makes this with ease.
A rank?
One trial
Respectful.
down, one to go.
That looks
when
like
will it
Sukuna.
drop? I don't know, bro.
Well, luckily, twin, hey,
No,
it's been
fuck it,
years
bruh.
since
Hey,
this shit been dropped. So, twin, it
Y'all
probably
like this
already
video?
been
I'll
dropped.
drop this whole sometime next week. In the meantime, go sub to my group channel with me and my broskies. We do cool shit over there. Trust me, you'll love it.
Yeah, make sure y'all do that. I'm gonna like that video. WBiz, shout out CJ the Champ. You know, hey, listen, twin. At the end of the day, my nigga may have been he had to go, but I wish I didn't. He didn't have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to go. I just wish they didn't make him go. You know. But anyway, if you like that video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want me to react to next. What y'all want to see. I'll see you on the next one.